Hello my friends, and welcome back to our continuing blind let's play of Ace Attorney Spirit of Justice. My name is FlightlessBird, this is your story-based gaming channel, and today we're continuing on, and there's someone making a ruckus outside of the building here. Let's go check out Ahlbi, shall we? I hope you're all having a wonderful, fantastic, amazing, awesome day today. So, Techno Trouble in Discord. Hey, what's up, my friend? Hope you're all doing well. Mentioned that he's kind of sad that I didn't show my attorney's badge to Edward. I didn't even think about that. Normally, you don't show evidence to your assistant. You know, he's acting like our assistant in this case. But yeah, let's do that. Still that did I see? I guess borders mean little in the face of an incurable habit. Well, I heard you used to present evidence left and right during your investigations, too. That was a long time ago. Besides, where did you hear that from? Oh, I have my sources. Oh, well, tell your source that I look forward to his next salary review. Ah, nice. That's a reference to our good friend Gumshoe. I miss Gumshoe. I also miss Kay. Whatever happened to Kay? May 18th, Grand Palace. Royal Residence. Edgeworth! That was a weird Edgeworth. I love it so much. Oh god, why is it animals in this game just makes everything just so much more adorable? Oh, that is so beautiful. I hope one of you has a good explanation for this. I'm so sorry. Hi, Ahlbi. No, Shadow, bad dog. Leave the mince fillet thingamajig alone. If you would kindly detach your dog from my cravat. Right away, sir. Just hold still and, And? Stop pulling like that. You'll only stretch the fabric. Come on, Shadow. Let's go with his, cravat, call it. This isn't working. I'll just have to pull harder then. 1, 2. Wait, what do you? 3. Come on! I need air! Oh, the dog's off. Were you trying to kill me? I'm really sorry, mister. My dog has a habit of attacking friendly things like that. Maybe, for his sake, he should stick to more traditional targets, like cars or his tail. What's worse, he stuck in here again today and stole some weird-looking hat. The heck is that? I don't know what to do anymore. Bad dog. You're a very bad dog. Aww. Wait a second. I've seen that hat before. Yeah, I have too. That's Nana's, right? Is that her name? Nana? Yeah. That's Nana's hat. You can see it in the picture there. The frilly hat. Ahlbi, could I see that hat again? Sure. Wait, is it this? Is it this Nana's hat? But I thought she disappeared. Shadow swiped it from someone. Ahlbi, how exactly did Shadow get this? Allow me to explain. It all started while we were on a walk through the bazaar today, when suddenly Dats popped out of a manhole. Ha! Oh! The things the Defiant Dragons. Dexarabel is here! Hey, say, wanna join our cause, kid? Huh? Naturally, I was super startled by that widow's sudden appearance. Back! Dog of the Grand Regime! Huh? But this is my dog, Shadow! Defiant Dragon Secret Weapon! Dragon Snot Snaps! Go! Achoo! Whoa! Ah, ha, 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 ha. Oh man, the look on your face, man, that was classic. The sudden bang of the firecracker spooked Shadow, and we ran off into the crowds. Shadow, come back here. Ha ha ha, that'll teach you, Grand's lamp dog. You there, what do you think you're doing? Ah, not good. And that's when a policeman came running over and hauled Dats away. That happened right around 2 p.m. if I remember correctly. I'm not even going to pretend I know what Dats was trying to do. I chased right after Shadow, and when I finally caught up to him in the palace courtyard, he had this in his mouth. "2 p.m. That's about an hour before the minister's death." Nina supposedly went missing after the murder. But this would place her here at the palace at around 2. At around 2 p.m., Shadow was surprised by a firecracker, ran into the courtyard, and stole Nina's hat. Actually, I just remembered I saw something pretty amazing around that time too. Something amazing? So, Ahlbi, what was it that you saw that was so amazing? I saw Eminence Queen Khura'in channeling a spirit. Is it really that big of a deal to see her channeling someone? You bet it is. Commoners are never allowed to behold the sacred rite. Oh, can you tell me some more? Of course. I'm always happy to explain. I believe it was around 2:10 p.m. today. I got lost on the palace grounds while looking for Shadow. Oh, what is this place? It gives me the creeps. Where could Shadow have gone? In my search, I took a peek into the small room and, that's when I saw Queen Khura'in. She was channeling a spirit for a neighboring kingdom's king. She was channeling a spirit for a neighbor's king. That makes me still wonder if she could have possessed Dhurke. Is that possible? Like, I don't even know if it's possible, that's the problem, but is it possible? Huh. I saw her transform right before my eyes. I was so excited, I had to take a picture of it. You took a picture? I know I shouldn't have. But I just couldn't help myself. Between this and the treasure room, Ahlbi's not the picture of self-restraint. Her channeling right ended right after that, so I ran off before anyone could spot me. You could have been arrested again, you know. Yeah, I know. Anyway, here's a copy of the picture. Just don't tell anyone I was the one who took it, okay? I worry about his future sometimes. Channeling photo. Picture taken around 2 p.m. on the channeling site. Right. Come to think of it, how did you and Shadow get into the royal residence anyway? It's not open to commoners after all. Allow me to explain. I'll be in the courtyard. There's a way to get into the palace from the bazaar. It's a bit tight of a squeeze though. Shadow can easily do it, but anyone bigger than me is kinda out of luck. You don't say. Yeah, part of the palace wall is damaged, and there's a hole that I could just pick it through. Go on. Bet you didn't know they have some really tasty food there. Oh, so this isn't your first time in here, huh? Trespassing is illegal, you know. No, it's not like that. I didn't mean any harm. It's just, I want to help change this kingdom. What do you mean? Well, after Miss Fey's trial, I started thinking, like, maybe there was something I could do to help the revolution, too. Maya's trial, huh? That tragedy only happened because of how twisted Khura'in's legal system had become. How utterly foolish it is to cast away one's life for such a reason. There must have been some other ways to cover up the crime. Yes, as I had done, my wife would rush to my defense, and when the case went to trial, she would suffer the same fate as I under the Defense Culpability Act. I could not have lived with myself had she been convicted because of that fiendish man. This cannot be. All I had done in the laws of the kingdom, it has all been. The DC Act led to false charges against Maya and the High Priestess' suicide. But that trial also caused the public to start questioning the current state of things. And it seems even Ahlbi has some pretty strong feelings on that too. For that matter. I knew there just had to be something I could do to help. That's when I remembered the hole in the palace wall and I started thinking, maybe I could just sneak in and take a picture of one of the walls up to no good. I just want to do my part. The spirit of revolution seems to be catching on, even with the ones so young. Right. The momentum is steadily building, and the tipping point is fast approaching. It's just a matter of when. I agree. And the public's reception of the Defiant Dragons seems to be changing too. But Ahlbi, you can't go trespassing like that. Even if it's for a good cause, it's just not right. Oh, okay, I won't do it again. Ahlbi, is that really all you had to confess? You haven't been up to any other mischief. And when I say you, I mean Shadow. Huh? Oh, I don't know. What are you talking about? Nice try, Ahlbi. But the proof is literally right in front of us. gotta show something. The pot that was knocked over? Is that something we could show? How do we show? Oh, can we just, do we click on it? Ahlbi, you want to happen to know how this urn got knocked over, would you? That's kind of weird. That normally you present evidence. You don't click on a piece on the map, but huh? I mean, I guess it's not too out of the unexpected if that was one of the first things I thought of, but still. Because her benevolence told me something rather interesting. Be careful. Some dingback dog got to the courtyard and spilled water over there. A dingback dog? Oh, I didn't even think about that. I mean, I realized that the shower was involved here, but when she said that, I didn't think about that, is what I mean to say. That's right. The yuppie mutt spilled the whole urn's worth. The dingback dog she mentioned wouldn't happen to be Shadow, would it? Oh! I guess the dog's out of the bag. Sorry I lied, but I was worried I'd get in trouble. I know I shouldn't lie to a lawyer like that. No, it's not good to lie to anyone like that. So let's try to only tell the truth. Okay, Ahlbi? Oh, Mr. Wright, almost forgot. I saw a couple of Americans a moment ago. They had really weird haircuts, so I thought they might be friends of yours. Really, now? Is that, Apollo? It seems little friend thinks all those Americans have strange hairstyles. I suppose we have you to thank for that, right? So, what exactly did the hair look like? There was a guy with 2 cups of hair sticking out his forehead like antennae. And then there was this lady with a bunch of long hair that looks like a big orange spider leg. Wow, what descriptions. Oh, that sounds like Apollo and Athena. What were they doing? They were racing through the bazaar with the Grand Royal Guard in hot pursuit. Uh-oh. What did y'all do? Wait, what? Yeah, you shouldn't have said that your foster father was Dhurke. Come on, Apollo. Why were they being pursued? I'm not sure, but I have my suspicions. I just hope they're all right. Sorry for not mentioning before. It just kind of slipped my mind. Another to be continued. This one was about 18 minutes, though. So, not technically 15, but another mid-sequence event. I'm only going to assume that this is a person switch. So if it follows, we're probably Apollo now, right? May 18th, Khura'in Bazaar. Those guys sure are persistent. Yeah, they even wore me out, and that doesn't happen often. Why are they after us anyway? Apollo, it's the very gods again. Alright, quick, hide. Hey, where'd the Hornhead and Spidey Hair go? Even they're calling her Spidey Hair. Jeez. Spidey Hair? They're not talking about me, are they? Is that a trick question? We know you're hiding somewhere around here! That warbot is loud. Apollo, that weird looking bird over there, did it just... Yeah, it did. It's called a warbot, and... You know what? I'll tell you all about it later, and when we're not being chased by masked men! Come out, wherever you are! Hand over the Founder's Orb if you know what's good for you! It figures they're after the orb. I don't know what they want to do with us if we were captured. If they could listen to those obnoxious loud voices, I'd cave after the first hour and confess to whatever they wanted, tooth or no. Come out now, you foreign devils! This has gone far enough! You must not keep our embassy waiting any longer! We've got to get out of here. There must be some safe place to hide somewhere. Any ideas? Apollo, we shouldn't be sitting around like this. Who knows what they'll do if they catch us? You're right. Let's find somewhere safe to hide. You mean the manhole cover? Maybe we could hide here. No way. They'd find us in no time. Stay where you are! They're closing in on us. We gotta find a place to hide. Guess the manhole cover is not it. Maybe behind the manhole cover? Maybe we could hide here. Cannot sustain. Look, I mean, I was trying to click the manhole! Oh, come on! Ah, that's right. That was my first instinct. Sisa, do you remember my office? Sure, I remember that messy, dimly lit room. The file I've amassed on a Mars assassination is kept there. I think it might help you out on this case. Do you remember how to get there? Athena, I know where we can hide. Follow me. Oh, where were we going? Oh, wait, you're not seriously thinking about going down there? It smells like rotten eggs. And others rats are here. We've got no choice. I can get us somewhere safe, but this is the only way in. Quick, before it's too late. Ugh, it's going to take forever to get the stitch out of my hair. Created former Sahdmadhi Law Office. Or offices. Looks like we lost them. That was close. Dhurke's office. How long has it been since I last set foot here? At least we're safe now, but... Why is Athena all huddled in the corner like that? Ah! That's... Ah, AJ! What the heck are you doing here? Khura'in's guards are after us. Ha ha ha! Once available, always available. Ah, don't worry. Regine doesn't know about this place, so y'all can relax now. Good, but since when am I part of the rebellion? I don't recall signing up. Apollo? Who's that? Hey, it's Phoenix. Mr. Wright, what are you doing here? We saw you two go into that manhole. You narrowly escaped the guard's notice. It was like watching a pair of ostriches burying their heads in the sand. Ah, that's great. I guess that was a closer shave than I had thought. Anyway, you're safe and sound now, and that's what really counts. Oh, I also have some evidence for you. Thanks, Mr. Wright. Here's evidence received from the boss. So, what is this dubious hovel we found ourselves in anyway? It's the Defiant Dragons safe house, also known as the former Sahdmadhi Law Offices. I see. Well, that must just be happenstance. Here I am, a cheap prosecutor hiding out in a rebel base. Please don't report this to local police, Prosecutor Edgeworth. Might as well take a look around while waiting for the heat to die down here. Come on, Athena. Stop moving over there and help me check this place out. Please tell me there's a shower here. There's a sink in the kitchen. And if you're lucky, maybe even some soap. I'm sorry I even asked. Sahdmadhi Law Offices. So that's, you guys are still using the office, I see. Yep, except now it's official HQ of the Defiant Dragons. But as Dhurke said, and I quote, "We must keep it for a day when Khura'in is lawyers once more." Restoring the legal system to its rightful form through popular uprising. You can tell how much Dhurke believes in this cause. Oh, and AJ, Dhurke said something else that might interest ya. He said he hopes to come back and take over this office someday. To take over? Me? Those were his words. He may have been half joking though. Dhurke, guess what I heard from P-Dubs? AJ's become a lawyer. Yeah, I've been meaning to tell you. Must have been because of you, Dhurke. I'm not sure about that. I imagine he's already forgotten about me. Ah, what are you talking about? I bet he can wait to follow in your footsteps. Ha ha ha, nothing would make me happier. Maybe one day we'll return to Khura'in and take over this office. Ha, it's just a pipe dream though. Ah, Dhurke really said that? Dhurke really said that? Dhurke was never a hands-on kind of dad, you know? But not a day went by that he wasn't thinking of you. That much I'm sure of. Does it get more parental than that? Dhurke, and I think I really did spend my days trying to forget you. I'm looking forward to a nice long talk once you're free. Time to look around. There's a scary looking knife sticking out of the Queen's picture. If anyone saw this, they think the Defiant Dragons were a violent group. Oh, that was actually me trying to kill a fly? I knew that I threw a knife at it by whip. And thing kind of ended up stuck right between her eyes. You mean this wasn't on purpose? What's with this altar? It's where we pay respects to victims of the Defense Culpability Act. A DC Act is a heinous law that puts innocent people to death. A law that's supposed to protect the people, sends them to their graves, is said. Talk about insane. Who's the kid? Oh, that's me. Wait a second, that's you, Apollo. I'd recognize those horns anywhere. Is that really the only way anybody recognizes me? Hey, you are so cute. And who's that fine looking young man? That's Nayuta, back when he used to smile. Wow, his smile is absolutely angelic. Sure brings back memories. I was taking the day that we all went fishing. What was Pascal Sahdmadhi like when he was younger? He was kind of quiet, but passionate when it came to his convictions. When he finally made prosecutor, he was all fried up to change Khura'in for the better. But now he's nothing more than Khura'in's lackey. Seems like that says a lot to say about Nayuta. I'll ask him about his thoughts later. Ew, is that a newt? Come on, Athena, can you tell a gecko when you see one? What's the difference? Geckos like to live in houses, while newts prefer to be outside near water. They're totally different creatures. Well, how do you know this one wasn't caught outside near some water? It could very well be a gecko. No, I'm pretty sure that's a newt. Oh, so then Yukari has a newt, Apollo? Ah, it fell right into her trap. You're both wrong. It's just a plain old lizard. It's just a lizard. Shut up already. I'm surprised to see so many appliances here. There's even a TV. Speaking of which, we gave the people of Khura'in quite a shock. When the Plume Punisher, the Warrior Neo Toilet Realm was last on TV. You mean that show where actors play the parts of Dhurke and Rafa? You hijacked that in the middle of the broadcast, right? Yep, all the writers do each week is trying to ruin the Defiant Dragons' name. So we decided to hit him where it hurts. Ha 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 ha. That must have been real shocking, especially for the kids who waited all week to see it. I mean, the show's villain was actually hijacking the show that he was in. I wonder what's in this file. Oh, it's full of newspaper clippings. It seems to be a collection of documents, information on Mars' assassination. So this is what Dhurke was talking about. We already know most of the stuff that's here on top. Let's see what else there is. Wow, where did he get all this? Anything important here? What about this? Apollo's worried musician father got caught up in this incident and lost his life. Our father's death somehow tied to an... No, that's a different arson. I was thinking of Army. No, that's totally different. Army was like 6 months ago. Apollo's worried musician father got caught up in this incident and lost his life. He was struck in the head by the culprit. The victim's passport and any picture of him were burned up in the fire. Without knowing his real name, no divination seance can be performed. So that's the thing. There's something to do with fires. I mean, there just has to be a connection with the previous case. Although I don't know how. I don't know how there's a connection with the previous case, but I feel like there has to be a connection. And if there's not a connection, that just strengthens my point that it should have been 4.5. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm still withholding judgment. What? That this is about your father, Apollo? Looks like it. But I was never told much more than what's written here. Really? How come? Dhurke always skated around the subject. Maybe he thought I was still too young. Plus, I always thought of Dhurke as my dad, so I never really brought it up. Oh, I see. Still, I can't feel sorry for your real dad. My real dad. I was never really interested in learning about him. But after seeing this picture, I can't help but feel a little curious. I wonder if Dads could tell me anything about him. Mara's assassination file. A file containing a ton of info on the assassination of Mara Sikatar Khura'in. Page 1. The arson incident involving Amara's private residence. Amara was slipped a sleeping pill and perished in the fire. The lighter found at the scene had Dhurke's fingerprints on it. Apollo's roving musician got caught up in this incident and lost his life, struck in the head by the culprit. Fing's passport and any picture of him were burned up in the fire. Without knowing his real name, no divination seance could be performed. Apollo, this looks like it might be useful. But there are so many pages, I can't tell what's important. We need someone to help organize all of this. And I think I know just a person to ask. This is Dhurke's old law book. Look, there's a mark on the cover. It looks like it was burned on with a hot iron. Yeah, I think it was done in protest against the Defense Culpability Act. There's an entrance here on the DC Act right here, see? The name of eminence, those who would support criminals will be deemed just as guilty. Okay, so this is the infamous anti-lawyer book you guys are always talking about. Dhurke's law book? Forgot about these spiders. Ugh. Sahdmadhi Law Offices. That's the sign Dhurke used to display out front. Hey, Dats. I heard the office used to do quite a bit of business. Well, then he did. Dhurke was a famous lawyer with countless courtroom victories after all. He was the dauntless dragon who turned trials upside down. Snatch a victory for the jaws of defeat. His fame as lawyer spread far and wide across crime back in the day. I hope the day comes when we can probably display this sign again. Dhurke's jacket. You should try it on, Apollo. It might actually suit you. Really? There's also a spare eye patch here. Why not try it on too? Perfect. Sorry. Just picture you all in that. Ahaha, it's just too funny. Ow, my pride. Think that's the last thing? Wait, don't tell me we had to go back through the manhole to get out of here. The only reason this safe house is still safe is because the front door's been boarded up. Fine, I'll just have to live here till the revolution begins. What if I told you that rats come out at night? Then we'll just have to start the revolution before it's done down. I bet the revolution never thought I'd get a new ally this way. Oh, hello. What's with all the spiderweb stats? Don't you ever clean the place? Not the webs. Yeah, what you call it, symbiotic relationship. They catch the bugs that get in here and I don't clean them up. You know, that actually makes a lot of sense. Think that's everything? Nayuta. Wasn't Nayuta once part of the Defiant Dragons? Yep, Yuri was the rising star in the resistance. He vowed to fight for the cause through the legal system. Said he'd become a prosecutor and gave Inga and Gran the smackdown they deserved. But now he's... yeah, puppet of the Gran regime. Not only that, but now he's gonna prosecute his own dad. Doesn't add up. I wonder what happened to him. Me too, but if I had to guess, I'd say Gran has some serious leverage over him. Leverage? Like what? I wish I knew. But it seems like Dhurke knows. I tried to press him about it, but it wouldn't say. Come to think of it, Dhurke did say. Nayuta is suffering. Yes, he knows the rightful state to Khura'in's legal system. But something forced it to bend to Gran's will, and it's tearing him apart. If that's the case, I bet Nayuta really doesn't want to go through with Dhurke's prosecution. The mark of the dragon. That's the symbol of our group, the Defiant Dragons. Dhurke has the same mark tattooed on the palm of his hand, right? Yep, and I got one too. Really? Where? On my heart. Oh, you mean metaphorically? Like you're ready to die anytime for the cause or something like that? Ah, you got that right. Dead or alive, always be a Defiant Dragon. Aw. I was hoping to say, no, literally, on my heart. You see it's right here on my chest. That's about this file. Can you help me figure out which pages are the most relevant? Yeah, sure can. I got the whole thing memorized. See this page? It's definitely worth a look. Oh, that's right. Dhurke Sahdmadhi was part of the royal family, wasn't he? As the son of the terrorist Dhurke, Nayuta was expelled from the royal family. The idea that the sins of father are visited upon his children is deeply rooted in the minds of Khura'inese people. Ah, that's why we were being chased. Yep, but he was expelled after that whole thing that Dhurke happened. But the thing is though, Nayuta's on their side, and he's not being chased. He must have gone through heck once he entered the legal world though. Because the whole sins of the father are visited upon his children thing, huh? Yep, in the eyes of his people, Dhurke is not only a traitor to his kingdom, he's also the terrorist who assassinated the previous queen. So as his son, Yuri no doubt got the cold soldier at every turn. That must have been really hard on him. Yeah, the ties between father and son aren't something you could break, even if you tried. No matter where he went, he was probably labeled the son of the criminal. But despite it all, he made a name for himself through blood, sweat, and tears. I mean, just look at him now. He's a star prosecutor working cases around the globe. He has become a hero. Pride and joy of crime. Now that's the Nayuta I know. Super smart and never willing to give in. He must have studied and fought like this life depended on it to get where he is today. Mars assassination file updated. Page 34. As son of the terrorist Dhurke expelled. Okay, yeah, I just read that. Ah! What? Do you know something about this? Nope, just felt like shouting is all. He had me going there for a second. Oh, that was great. So I assume there's nothing left. But because I could speed this all up by pressing circle, doesn't take too long to go through this. There's a whole lot going on in this case, and it's kind of sad because, I mean, this case is heavily invested in on like families. And Rafa has been destroyed because her dad died. Her mom may be a criminal psychopath. Nayuta just lost his dad, could lose his dad because his dad could be killed. And brother, because brother could be killed because of the Defense Culpability Act. I mean, there's just so much going on here. I want to ask you about this picture. That's a picture of Pops that Dhurke found. And he had a heck of a time tracking it down. Said he searched all over for it. Why? Why would he go through all that trouble? Please tell us everything you know about Apollo's dad. My father. Do you know what my biological father was like? Dhurke once told me about him. He was a modern minstrel, walking the world and making music in his travels. This file also has some information on your dad. It says he died in a blaze at the Queen's Mars residence 23 years ago. That's right, Dhurke had invited him over. Dhurke's just the kind of guy you could become fast friends with just about anyone. And it seems your pops was like that too. AJ, they hit it off at the bar. And the next thing you know, Dhurke's asked him to play him some tunes. And then the place went up in flames. Yeah, Dhurke just had to step out for singing when the fire broke out. Apollo, you were there too, but you were still just a baby. I remember hearing about that when I was little. Yeah, it was a crying shame. Pops just happened to take you along that day. So you were there with him when the fire broke out. But Dhurke, he risked his life to save you. It's like Dhurke's done nothing but save me all my life. All your pop stuff got burned up. Including anything that could have helped us identify him. All we know about him at first was the stage name. Jangly Justice or something like that. Jangly Justice. Huh. Dhurke did everything he could just to dig up what little we know now. But what about my mother? Do you know anything about her? All I know is she was traveling with your pops. But that day, she was all doing something on her own. So then, she probably didn't even know my father had been with Dhurke, huh? But she must have been desperate to find you and your father once you'd gone missing. Ah, no doubt. The Queen's assassination threw the kingdom into chaos. The police were so overwhelmed that they were probably hardly of any help to her. We searched and searched till our legs gave out too, but we never found her. And with your father's stuff all burned up, he had zero leads, not even a photo. So that's how I became an orphan. Yeah, who knows? Maybe your mom read about the details of the fire in the newspaper. And maybe she figured you died along with your pops. Wow, I had no idea that you'd been through all that, Apollo. old man? So then you believe me? You believe in my son's innocence? Who the heck is this? Believe? I remember her. Your poor son, in prison for a crime he didn't commit. Let's petition the government for his release and a declaration of innocence. Oh, thank you. I'm forever in your debt. Who's that? Hey there, Miss Inmi. Hard at work, I see. Who's the old man? Yes, I have my own battle that I must wage. After all, there were many who suffer under the Defense Culpability Act. Miss Inmi, please don't forget about our case too. I won't. I will look into it as soon as I am able. Dats, what's Miss Inmi doing here? She's lending ear to all those suffering on the regime's wrongful accusations. A lady whose husband's been in prison, parents whose sons been falsely charged. She's helping all those types of people. So, she's trying to help the revolution along. In her own special way. Yep, thanks to her, more and more folks are coming over to our side. All the people who've been unhappy with the regime have been waiting for this last chance. And they're starting to speak out in support of us. The people are responding, and the grassroots movement is growing. Dhurke's dream of revolution may finally come true. What should we do about the Father's Orb? We'll probably run into the royal palace again the moment that we leave this place. Well, we can't stay here forever, so we'll have to think of something. I've got it. Why don't you hold on to it, Dats? It should be safe here, right? You can count on me. I'll get it back to you in time for tomorrow's trial at the Hall of Justice. Found his orb left with Dots. What now, Apollo? Well, we've got a handle on what happened 33 years ago. Maybe we should pay Dhurke a visit. There's something that I want to show him. I'll join you. I want to talk to him before tomorrow's trial. Maybe I should wait then. We'll attract undue attention if we go in too large of a group. Alright, well, let's head out. Made it to Detention Center visitor's room. Hey there, son. Came to see your old man again. Hey, Dhurke. Guess the Dhurke questioning you? Yeah, you think Nayuta might have cut his old man a little slack too, but no. He really let it into me. Seems to really keep on recovering the Founder's Orb. When I went to tell them where it was, he confiscated what few possessions I had left. Wait, Dhurke's not wearing his attorney badge. They even took that from him? Nayuta. He confiscated all my prized jailbreaking tools. What do you expect? I mean, no prosecutor of the right mind would let a prisoner keep stuff like that. Did he take your attorney's badge too? No. I thought it strange, but just when it looked like he was going to take it from me, he changed his mind. I wonder why, but didn't we just say he took it? Weird. Maybe because he's not wearing it at the moment, he just thought he did. Indeed. I find it hard to understand anything he does these days. Your attorney badge. Sorry, got the hiccups all of a sudden. Like for reals. I always get the hiccups when I'm doing a visual novel game. Doesn't really happen much in any other games. Okay, it does, but okay. Your Khura'in needs attorney's badge. Sorry about that all. You've won it all these years, even though all the lawyers are gone. Yes, because the dragon's eye is the embodiment of my creed. To show the world that a dragon never yields, huh? Hey, Dhurke. Why do you still wear your badge? You're not a lawyer anymore, right? This badge is my heart and soul, son. I'll never stop trying to realize my dream. Not until my very last breath. A dragon never yields, right? Exactly. Naita, Apollo, I've had to restore Khura'in's legal system to its rightful state one day. I want to pass on to you a world where you can live free from the fear of tyranny. He was always saying stuff like that to the two of us. Naita, is the reason why you didn't take Dhurke's badge? Because you still remember those talks too? I really hope that's what it was. Son, did you keep my badge for me? Are you sure? I can't take something so important to you. That's exactly what I want you to hold on to it, Apollo. I am placing my fate in your hands. Alright, I'll make sure it stays safe. Dhurke's badge added to the court record. A dragon never yields. Ah, my attorney's badge. You don't see those around here anymore. It's not exactly something you can wear in public, is it? Yeah, and if you did, people would cheer and just throw things at you. I've had tomatoes, cabbages, even eggs thrown at me. That sounds awful, but at least they did throw rocks. True, plus, if you're good at catching things, you'd have the start of a good meal. What? It's true. An hour's walk can yield all you need for a nice big hot bat. Ha 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 ha. Dhurke, I'm sorry I never knew how bad things were when you were raising us. Careful with that. Don't go showing it around town. You'll be branded a rebel. But I'm not a rebel. Don't be ridiculous. You're a member of the Defiant Dragons simply by being my son. Or did you think that the dragon tattoo on your end was just for show? Wait, what? What? You have a tattoo on your butt, Apollo? Let me see. No! Relax, Athena. He's just jerking our chains again. Or is he? I prepared that myself. Use it well. I'm surprised you were able to gather this much information. It wasn't easy. After all the evidence from the assassination was lost in the fire. And the newly installed Khura'in regime was in full control of the media. Every lead I tried to follow led to a dead end. So then how was I supposed to solve the case? You'll figure something out once tomorrow's trial is underway. After all, no one's looked into this assassination since my last trial. I hope I can turn things around enough to smash victory from the jaws of defeat. Is that for me, son? No, I was just wondering if you knew anything about it. What? Came to visit me and didn't even bring a present. I'll take that as a no. Okay, nothing on the photo. The other photo, a lot of photos here. Ah! At least he's got a quick response. So this ain't gonna take long. There we go. I found this in the tomb. Look familiar? Ah, that's Dhurke? Where did you find it? Down between the monk statues in the tomb? Is it yours, Dhurke? Oh, it's something I bought. Huh? Why is he suddenly acting all awkward? I wonder when I lost it. Let's have it. It's very important to me. Of course. I'll just make a note about it for future reference. Pink butterfly pendant returned to Dhurke, but a record of it remains in the court record. Pendant adorned with the pink butterflies. Seems it belongs to Dhurke, stained with the victim's blood. Apollo. Remember how Inga said he had someone dear to Dhurke? Why don't you ask about that? Oh, right. I'll give it a try. Someone dear to Dhurke. What did the master minister mean when he said he had someone dear to you in the palm of his hand? Who was he talking about? Naito seemed to know, but he wouldn't tell me anything. Well, I have no idea, so... Well, you obediently followed every word after he said that. So it seems to me the minister was in close proximity to someone you really care about. Oh, someone you really care about that isn't Nayuta? Wait, don't tell me. Is there a new lady in your life, Dhurke? What? No, don't be ridiculous, son. The love of my life was Amara. But she's gone now, and there will never be another. Oh, hello? Ah, my bracelet. Wait, does this mean? Dhurke, have you really not met somebody new? Yeah, well, before I do that, I wanted to present the rest of our evidence because I want to really present our attorney badge in the picture. Where were we? Inga Khura'in. He was an entirely insufferable, unlikely fellow, but I never thought he wound up dead. Why didn't you like him? He was the most buckish one in the Khura'in regime. He established a secret police to arrest us for rebels without due process. Those they managed to capture were immediately executed. My compatriots in the Defiant Dragons came to call him the Executioner. The Executioner? Pretty ironic considering how he ended up. He's probably in hell now, being tormented by those he wrongfully put to death. Oh, what just happened? Oh, I didn't know I could jump like that. If I press up or down on the stick, you go like that. Yeah, I never knew that. Never need to know that because I just go through all the evidence one at a time, but still. That's the only remaining photo of your father. Take good care of it. I will. I'm just surprised to see it after all these years. I had a tough time tracking it down and retrieving it. I was taken by some European tourists who just happened to be watching your father. I had one of my men go to Europe to look them up and ask whether we could have it. You went through all that trouble? I did. So don't go losing it or anything. I said I'd take good care of it, didn't I? I'm proud of you, son. You've really become a fine lawyer. Well, at least it means I'm qualified to defend you. To think the day would come where you come to my defense. I'm one lucky man. Now, I can die in peace. Whoa, slow down! I'm going to prove you innocent, so... Ha 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 ha. Just pulling your legs, son. Even when he's in the slimer, Dhurke is Dhurke. Love my life was Amara. I think it's probably on the last one. Where it says there will never be another. He has his hand way down here. No? Wait, is it that easy? No, he's starting here too. I was thinking it could be the fact that he's rubbing his mouth.
Gotcha.
Is that it? You seem uneasy, Dhurke. Wait, don't tell me you're ashamed because she's much younger than you. Don't be ridiculous. I'm just getting tense because you're interested questions. Anyone will react the same way. Okay, that's not it. So yeah, he makes that motion with his hands on both statements. Like he's rubbing his hands. You see that? So that can't be it. Remember the time when there was a little bit of sweat, and it was a little bit of sweat that mattered? I wish I could pause it in between statements.
Gotcha.
Where is it? Where is it? Didn't mean to do that. I wish I could fast forward and rewind these a little bit better. I can't. It's not the other hand, is it? Wait, his hand is slightly moving. And look. Look.
Gotcha.
Dhurke, you can't fool me. You tense up when he said, but she's gone now. And you unconsciously moved your arm, causing someone to press up against your jacket. Ah! How did you do that? So that's it. You're hiding a woman's photo up your sleeve. You don't have to keep secrets like that from me, Dhurke. You're an eligible bachelor now, but you'll introduce her to me at some point, right? I keep telling you, there's no other woman. Fine, then let's see it. What are you hiding up your sleeve? It's just this. Satisfied. Huh? But that's the pendant we found in Amara's tomb. See, I wasn't trying to hide anything. Then why did he tense up? Dhurke, let me take a look at that. Ah! Hey, what's this button for? Whoa! It's the woman. Yeah, it's the woman from the other picture. The other picture. It's her. It's a picture of Dhurke in some lady. And she's really young looking too. She's very pretty. I like the platinum hair. Mon Dieu, are you into younger women, Dhurke? Haha. Dhurke, you old dog, you. You got yourself a younger lover. Will you stop with this nonsense? This is Amara before she died. If you look closer, you'll see that Aru was younger too. Hey, you're right. Aw, that's so fun. Wait a second. Haven't we seen this one before? Now that you mention it. Isn't this woman the same one that's in this pendant's photo? Yes, I literally just said that.
Take that!
But this wasn't Inga's safe. The woman in the pendant is also one in this photo. Apollo, where did you get this? From the safe in Inga's room. What the heck is going on? Apollo. If this is Queen Amara, it had to have been taken at least 23 years ago. But that's just not possible. Yeah, I noticed the same thing. Here's why this photo couldn't be 23 years old. Because of this book?
Take that!
Take a look at the law book. It has a mark of the Defiant Dragons branded on it. But that mark didn't exist until after you started revolutionary activities, Dhurke. So this photo must have taken after Khura'in came into power. Wow, I can't believe I got that. And that didn't happen until after Amara was assassinated. Dhurke. So then how could Amara even be in this photo? Because she died. Didn't she? Question mark? Wait a second. That would mean that Amara is still alive? Is Amara Nena? Looks like you found me out, son. Wait, so it's actually true? Is Nena Amara? Someone did to Dhurke. Dhurke, what do you mean Amara's still alive? I thought she'd been assassinated. So did I. But it seems she made it out alive, only to be held captive by the Khura'in regime. Why would they do that? When I fled from the law and went underground 23 years ago, I heard some shocking news from a Defiant Dragon spy. There are rumors of Queen Amara being sighted in the palace. And those rumors turned out to be true? Yes, I snuck into the palace to see for myself. She was confined within the grounds, but otherwise she was fit as a fiddle. So then, the sarcophagus in the tomb, it's empty. Yes, that entire tomb is one big charade. Khura'in had it built to stage Amara's death. So we're not going to be cursed by her vengeful spirit. That's a relief. She was being held under virtual house arrest. So I freed her, and we made a run for it. This photo was taken back then. Look at how they're both grinning from ear to ear. There's a fingerprint on the metal part. I guess Dhurke was led by accident. You're right, there is. Oh, Mr. Sahdmadhi, I want to hear all about how you ran away with Queen Amara. Pink butterfly pendant update court record. It seems along the Dhurke, a fingerprint was found inside of the lid stained with the victim's blood. On the run with Amara. I'm surprised Amara agreed to run away with you. I mean, Khura'in must have told her that you tried to kill her. I tried to convince her that I wasn't the one who started the blaze. And she believed you? She said, and I quote, I shall accompany you, so I may ascertain the truth myself. Ha, she always was a tough one to read. I bet she was thrilled that you came to her rescue, Mr. Sahdmadhi. To be set free by your beloved, it's like something out of a fairy tale. Yeah, well, there was no happily ever after once Khura'in's people caught up with us. They took Amara away to who knows where. I snuck back into the palace and searched high and low for her, but to no avail. They probably moved her to some remote prison or like. Dhurke does not need to know about this? He knows she's his true mother. I told him as much. Wait, is that why Naruto is following Khura'in's orders? Most likely. So then, do you think that deep down he doesn't really want to prosecute you? Well, he's not one to show his feelings. And lately, I've had no idea what he's thinking. Apollo. We need to grill the queen about Amar when we have the chance. I was wondering about something. The little baby that the lady's holding. Is that Dhurke Sahdmadhi? Not necessarily. Could just as well be me. After all, we're only 1 year apart. I don't know. I mean, the kid in the picture is too cute to be you. Aww, hey! Let's solve this by asking Dhurke himself. Dhurke, about the cute little kid in this photo. Is that me? Huh. What are you talking about? See? I told you it was Dhurke Sahdmadhi. Oh, I see. Well, either way, it's that you, son. So then, if it's Nayuta, it was taken when he was about a year old, right? And that would mean you ran away with Amara around 22 or 23 years ago? You're pretty good with numbers, son. Impressive. Huh? What kind of answer is that? That was not an answer. That was not an answer. So is that some other kid? Before you go, son, there's something else I need to tell you. Something important. What is it, Dhurke? I've never seen you act so serious before. Something important. So what's this something important you have to tell me? Listen, son. Even if you manage to prove me innocent tomorrow, I don't have long to live. What? Huh? Huh? What? What are you talking about? What I mean is, I can already hear the Twilight Realm calling my name. Are you sick? There's no secret death now that has its sights set on me. What? What are you talking about? Is this another one of your jokes? I wish it was. Ha. Ha ha ha. You can't fool me, Dhurke. That's strange. Why isn't my bracelet reacting? What's going on here? Are you sick? That's what I was gonna ask. Well, that's what I did ask. It's something like that. So you're not joking? I'm afraid not, son. Sorry. Isn't there a cure? Or at least some sort of treatment? Unfortunately not. Not for what I've got. If you need some kind of surgery, I'll work hard until I can pay for it. So, please. It's too late. There's nothing more to be done now. But you always say a dragon never yields, so why are you just giving up now? Apollo, I'm sorry. I really am. I don't understand. Why is this happening, Dhurke? Why? Listen, Apollo. I've got a favor to ask of you. Would you keep quiet about this? I don't want my fellow dragons to find out. They'd lose all hope if they knew I was dying. Would you do that for me? Of course. Why is this happening now? Just when I was finally starting to feel like you really are my... I thought that this time, we'd finally, but now... Dang it, why? Apollo. Listen, son, I know how much longer to live, but I'll never let them execute me. Not before I finish what I need to do. I know, Dhurke. There's no way I'm going to let them prove you guilty. Before he goes, I'm going to turn back time by righting the wrongs that have been done. I'm going to restore Dhurke's freedom. And return a real smile to Nayuta's face. I'm going to win this case. I just have to. Son, I have one more big secret. What? There's something else you've been hiding from me? I'm afraid I can't tell you what it is. Oh, come on! I'd be betraying a certain someone if I did. Huh? What's that supposed to mean? Forgive me. You'll just have to find out for yourself. That's the only way. I don't understand, Dhurke. Apollo, in court tomorrow. You may find yourself faced with a truth that is difficult to accept. But I know you, and I know you can handle the truth, no matter what it turns out to be. I know that because I believe in you. You're my son, after all. Yeah, watch we find out that our dad is the one who killed, Amara. But she's not dead! Doesn't make any sense! Dhurke. What's he talking about? Wait, he's not going to reveal that he actually is the killer, is he? Looks like we've run out of things to discuss. Apollo, are you okay? I'm fine, guess. Free him now! Release Dhurke! What's going on out there? Sounds like the party's getting started without me. Huh? It's coming from the temple. Let's go, Apollo, and take a look. Alright, well, let's go ahead and stop here for the day, my friends. Much love to you all. Hope you have a wonderful, fantastic, amazingly awesome day. And I will see you again soon for more Ace Attorney Spirit of Justice Case 5 Turnabout Revolution. Until next time, dear friends, so long, and take care. Thank you for watching this video. Feel free to comment on what you saw and what you'd like to see next. I always love to hear your thoughts. But before we go, please remember that you matter, and you are brilliant, and you are loved, and you should always be true to yourself. Never let the world tell you any different. Much love to you from your friendly, feathered, flightless bird.